Assemblyman Jim Wheeler and several other Assembly Republicans are sponsoring AB 120, which would codify rights given to students regarding school prayer and religious organizing. The bill is scheduled for a hearing in the Assembly Education Committee. The bill also applies to charter schools and gives students the right to speak about religion, distribute literature, and organize prayer groups based on the same rules governing secular extracurricular activities and groups. The proposal also outlines a complaint process for students who say their religious rights have been violated. SB 168 was introduced in the Nevada Senate this week. It allows local governments to go back to the bargaining table during a financial emergency, defined as general fund revenues falling 5% or more year over year. Existing law doesn't give a specific definition for an emergency and requires unions and governments to agree on when it exists. The bill also shields a portion of local government reserve funds in financial emergencies. Weekly wages in Nevada increased slightly, averaging $840 during the third quarter of 2014, the second highest third quarter reading on record. This compares to $836 a year ago, a gain of just 0.5%. Wages have been trending up since 2011, though the first three quarters of 2014 average weekly wages are up 1.2% from the prior year. Wages have grown in each of the past 6 quarters after declining in 4 of the previous 6. The number of employers in Nevada set a new record, reaching 61,200 in the fourth quarter of 2014. The previous record was set in the second quarter of 2008 at 60,600 employers. In fact, by the time the economic turndown hit, the number of employers had increased in every year for at least a decade. After peaking in 2008 at 60,500, the number of employers declined sharply to 56,300 in 2011 as the recession took hold. In January, 15,572 initial claims for unemployment insurance were filed in Nevada, down 7.7% from January of 2014, when it stood at 16,865. This is the lowest number of January initial claims since 2007. There was a 14.1% decline in initial claims from December's 18,122 claim total to January, the largest decline in any January since 2003, and substantially higher than the average percentage change over the last 10 years of 1.1%. The Department of Employment Training and Rehabilitation and Nevada Job Connect, in connection with Workforce Connections, are hosting a free construction job fair March 3rd from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. at the Cashman Center in Las Vegas. The goal of the event is to connect experienced tradespeople with employers who are hiring in the construction industry. Nearly 30 employers in the construction industry have signed up to provide on-site interviews during the event. The Department of Employment Training and Rehabilitation is still accepting employers who are interested in having a booth at the job fair free of charge. The construction industry was hit hardest during the recession, losing close to 100,000 jobs. However, the construction industry is on the mend and is projected to add 6,700 jobs in 2014, with an additional 7,700 jobs in 2015, 8,600 jobs in 2016, and 9,800 jobs in 2017. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. That's your news across Nevada.